Everyone told me I was great at quantitative, I was good at math, good at sciences, all of that. And, for me, I was definitely thinking in-state. I'm originally from the state of Indiana. I lived in Indianapolis at the time. And the opposites really for me were Ball State, Indiana, and Purdue. And for me, with my background, everyone said, Purdue is spot on. I had no idea how great Purdue was at that point. I've learned since. And I've been very blessed by that, very fortunate, my guess, lucky decision. I was in Wiley Hall counselor, one of the great things of my Purdue experience, but I was also a part of Greek life at one point, and I also lived off campus. So pretty well involved all the way around campus. A lot of my friends were involved with PMO. Several of them were in Glee Club, and so I got to see and experience a lot of what they were doing too. Even though you know that I'm a chief marketing officer and a brand architect, engineering is what set the course for that, because it gave me kind of that quantitative side of my brain and really formulated that. And then when I realized that I was creative as well, and that I really kind of embraced creativity in thought and visual direction and everything else, it kind of created a magic moment where I was able to blend that quantitative basic training that I had at Purdue with some of the things that kind of tie to human psychology and visual arts and stuff like that. And that's really where brand architecture comes from. That's where driving great brands and becoming a chief marketing officer happens. It's like, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't an engineer, not for me. Other people can get to that position through different paths, but for me it was always, I'm going to measure, I'm going to test and learn, I'm going to prove the value of our brand, I'm going to prove the value of this marketing program. And those are engineering principles. People of Purdue are still as nice as I remember them being. Again, I'm a Midwesterner by heart. I love the sincerity, the humility, the genuine welcome that you receive at Purdue, and you can feel it in the people. I love that most. Beyond that, obviously, top-notch minds, top-notch questions, top-notch students, that are, kind of throwing questions at me. It's been a lot of fun. So that's been great. And by the way, the 3rd Street Suites that you have me in, that's okay too. I really like that. From 36 to 58 is kind of where it all blossomed for me. So it's like, and by the way, the first from, graduation through 36 wasn't bad. I loved being at Caterpillar. I loved, running the agency, and all of that was really the engineering background helped me with clients like Rolls-Royce, helped me with Delco Electronics. It's like immediately you walk into a room and you have a different, almost prestige factor because of your university, but also they know that you're smart in scientific or engineering type of turns, so it puts you on a different credibility factor as you talk to them. So all those are good years, but they really became great as I began to crystallize that single thought. Well, I'm hoping to progress them about 36 years faster than what I was able to do, because you heard me tell the story in a keynote about my kind of defining moment in defining my one thing. And I define my one thing as being a brand architect. Now that's not self-evident in those words, and there's a lot of words I'd have to give you behind that. But it took me 36 years to get to that moment. And that process that I went through, actually I think kids today can do a lot more expedited version if they think about it earlier. So my single hope is that I can part that little seed of knowledge that I have, maybe make it wisdom for somebody, where they embrace it and kind of own it, and they can define what they really know they're going to be great at and passionate about early, be able to articulate in a good way to really make a difference with an interviewer, and then kind of create that job opportunity that really leads to either change for themselves or change for the world maybe, in what they're doing. So I'm an optimist, I hope.